Season 7 of is a haunting return to form, but not every episode shines in the dark. Let's rank them from worst to best, dissecting the digital nightmares that left us reeling and the ones that felt more like tech demos gone mildly wrong. A mix of camp, existential dread, and even poetry, with episodes that ask, can we escape our past, or is the future already doomed? From AI ghosts in the machine to the chillingly plausible decay of truth itself, Season 7 takes aim at our techno-paranoia and often hits the bullseye. After Black Mirror Season 7 release date, the internet's been buzzing with theories. Did just drop another masterpiece season, or are we scraping the bottom of the digital barrel? Let's find out. Okay, let's address the elephant in the server room. Episode 6 title. It's an experiment, I'll give it that. We're in Hollywood, baby, where a faded starlet makes a deal with the digital devil to resurrect her career using, you guessed it, AI. The episode tries to be a meditation on grief, fame, and the seductive poison of nostalgia. It wants to be a digital seance, summoning the ghosts of cinema past. And there are moments, fleeting, flickering moments, where it almost gets there. The problem is, it's also bloody. The pacing is glacial, the dialogue often feels like it's wading through treacle. We spend an eternity watching our protagonist mope around her mansion, haunted by pixels instead of poltergeists. Look, I'm all for a bit of melancholy, but this episode mistakes lethargy for atmosphere. It wants to be Bergman, but it ends up feeling like a particularly pretentious episode of. That said, there is one scene, a single chilling sequence, where a character confronts her digital ghost, where the episode finally crackles with the unsettling energy we've come to expect from. It's a shame the rest of the episode couldn't maintain that same unsettling charge. But hey, at least it's not a dating app episode, right? Speaking of which, look, we all knew there had to be at least dating app episode this season. It's practically a tradition at this point. And to be fair, Episode 5 title isn't the worst offender in the series' history. This time, we're thrown into a world where finding love is less about swiping right and more about, well, I won't spoil the central conceit, but let's just say it involves a healthy dose of genetic manipulation and a dash of good old-fashioned social engineering. The episode starts strong, tapping into that familiar blend of social commentary and technological paranoia. We see how easily algorithms can be gamed, how our deepest desires can be exploited for profit. But then, it all gets a bit muddled. The central relationship feels rushed, lacking the emotional weight to carry the episode's heavier themes. And the ending? Let's just say it's ambiguous to the point of frustration. It's a shame because there are some genuinely clever ideas buried beneath the surface. The episode's satire of the dating app industry is sharp, and there's a particularly biting critique of influencer culture that lands with a satisfying thud. But ultimately, Episode 5 title feels like a missed opportunity. It's too afraid to commit to its darker impulses, settling for a lukewarm resolution that leaves us feeling more indifferent than unsettled. Alright, strap in, because Episode 4 title is where things start to get properly why. Imagine a world where every home is equipped with an AI-powered oven that, well, let's just say it does a bit more than just bake cookies. This episode is a slow burn, cranking up the tension with each passing minute. We're introduced to a seemingly ordinary family, their lives slowly unraveling as the lines between convenience and control begin to blur. The episode is at its best when it's exploring the insidious ways technology can worm its way into our lives, chipping away at our privacy and autonomy. The oven itself becomes a character, its cheerful voice and helpful suggestions masking a more sinister purpose. And the ending? Brutal. A stark reminder that sometimes the greatest threats to our freedom come disguised as harmless appliances. That said, Episode 4 title isn't without its flaws. The pacing can be uneven at times, with certain subplots feeling underdeveloped. And while the central performances are strong, some of the supporting characters lack depth. But overall, Episode 4 title is a chilling reminder of the dangers of surrendering our lives to technology. It's the kind of episode that will stay with you long after the credits roll, leaving you questioning the motives of your own smart devices. Chapter 4, Number 3, Episode 3 title. When Memories Bite Back. Now we're cooking with gas. Episode 3 title is classic, a twisted exploration of memory, guilt, and the things we'd rather forget. This time we're plunged into a world where technology allows us to relive our memories with perfect clarity. Sounds great, right? Well, as anyone who's ever cringed at an old Facebook photo can attest, the past is often best left buried. Our protagonist learns this the hard way as he becomes obsessed with reliving a particularly traumatic event, but as he digs deeper, he uncovers a truth far more disturbing than he could have imagined. This episode is a masterclass in suspense, slowly ratcheting up the tension until it reaches a fever pitch. The performances are uniformly excellent, with lead actor delivering a career-defining performance as a man teetering on the edge of madness. And that ending, devastating. A gut punch of an ending that will leave you questioning the very nature of reality. If there's one criticism to be leveled at Episode 3 title, it's that the technology at its core is never fully explained. But honestly, that's a minor quibble in an otherwise brilliant episode. Chapter 5, Number 2, Episode 2 title. The Ballad of Character Name. Alright folks, buckle up. Episode 2 title is where Season 7 truly hits its stride. It's a bleak, beautiful, and utterly unforgettable piece of speculative fiction that will stay with you long after the credits roll. We follow the journey of Character Name, a weary traveler navigating a desolate post-apocalyptic landscape. The world building here is phenomenal, a chillingly plausible vision of a future ravaged by climate change and societal collapse. But it's the episode's emotional core that truly elevates it. Character Name's journey is a meditation on loss, hope, and the enduring power of the human spirit. It's a story that will stay with you long after the credits roll, leaving you both heartbroken and strangely uplifted. The cinematography is stunning, capturing the desolate beauty of the post-apocalyptic landscape with haunting grace. And the score, don't even get me started on the score. It's a masterpiece of minimalist melancholy, perfectly complementing the episode's somber tone. Episode 2 title isn't perfect, of course. Some viewers might find its pacing a tad slow, and its ending, while powerful, is sure to leave some viewers wanting more, but for my money, Episode 2 title is at its finest. It's a haunting, thought-provoking, and ultimately hopeful exploration of what it means to be human in the face of unimaginable adversity. Chapter 6, Number 1, Episode 1 title. Satire so sharp it draws blood. And here we are, folks, the crown jewel of Season 7, Episode 1 title, is not only the best episode of the season, it's one of the strongest episodes of the entire series. Forget subtle social commentary. This episode is a sledgehammer to the face of modern society. It's a viciously funny satire that takes aim at everything from social media influencer culture to the erosion of truth in the digital age. The episode follows brief, non-spoilery description of the episode's premise and characters. It's a wild, unpredictable ride that will leave you laughing one minute and gasping in horror the next. The writing is razor sharp, delivering biting social commentary with a wink and a nod. The performances are uniformly excellent, with lead actor delivering a tour de force performance as character description. But what truly elevates Episode 1 title is its sheer audacity. This is at its most unhinged, its most fearless, its most willing to push the boundaries of what's considered acceptable television. It's a scathing indictment of our modern world, a cautionary tale about the dangers of surrendering our critical thinking to algorithms and influences. It's the kind of episode that will stay with you long after the credits roll, leaving you questioning everything you thought you knew about the world around you. Outro until next time in the digital abyss. So there you have it, Season 7 dissected and ranked for your viewing pleasure. From AI-powered ovens to the ghosts of Hollywood past, this season had it all, for better or worse. Agree with our ranking, debate your favorites below, and subscribe for more deep dives, because let's face it, in this day and age, unplugging isn't really an option, is it?